NHP was formed in 1998 by a community group with the sole aim for the regeneration of North Halifax area to help that and the communities thrive. That's always been the aim of NHP. We became a not-for-profit company in 2002, and our aim has always been for the benefit of North Halifax, but as our contracts have grown, we now not only cover North Halifax, but we also cover the Lower Valley area. When I first moved up here, there was an advert for a treasurer for a local residents group who needed some assistance, so I volunteered for that. I then got approached to ask if I'd go on the ward forum and grant panel, which I've been on ever since and still on. In 2013, I was approached to ask if I'd like to join the board. I didn't know much about NHP then at that time, but it's been quite an interesting thing. And then again, I saw an advert for acquiring trustees back in 2021 and decided it was time to sort of reapply and rejoin the board, and actually ended up as chair. I was on the trustee board when we went from a limited company to a charity, which was quite an interesting move. But the board is all about working as a team and making the best decisions that benefit the whole of NHP. So I wouldn't say there's any biggest achievement, but the most important thing is to ensure that we continue with our values and actually make sure that we're benefiting all of our communities, particularly North Halifax area, which is our prime concerns, but also looking after the other contracts that we have, making sure we're serving the communities to the best of our abilities. Our staff are very dedicated. It's amazing what they actually achieve, particularly on some tight budgets sometimes. It's also nice to see the actual responses from families who we've helped over time, the positive comments that our staff and that achieve. But it is very good and positive to see the dedication of our staff. As contracts have grown, we've taken on more and more. We employ over 200 staff now, which is quite an achievement from our early days. It's about what we can achieve, and it's amazing what, with the help of volunteers, staff and the community, what can be achieved. We do a lot with the contracts that we've got, but without the volunteers and the dedication of the staff, it wouldn't help. But I also like to mention the trustee board. We're all volunteers. We all have our own free time and all that, but we like to think we help steer NHP in the right direction. They make some tough decisions sometimes about what we can and cannot do. But I really think it's an achievement of what we've achieved over the 25 years, and look forward to see where we can go for the future. So thank you to everyone that's been involved over the 25 years. As you'll see from the celebrations that go on for this year, that there's been a lot of people behind NHP over the times, and you will see some messages from some of those that have been involved. But from our early beginnings, where we were just a small constituent community, to the big company that we actually are now, we haven't lost our vision or our values, and they remain the same, to benefit the communities and help the regeneration of deprived areas, particularly North Halifax. And I look forward to seeing where we go in the next 25 years.